CFA Level 1, February 2024 candidates. With just about a week left to your exam, I'm sure all of you are pretty nervous and are wondering what exactly happens on the exam day. Can someone who's passed the exam give us some tips and suggestions? If yes, then you have to keep watching this video. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanishka and I hope you all are doing good. Today's video is especially for my CFA Level 1 February 2024 viewers. I know your exam is just around the corner and obviously a lot of you are nervous and anxious. So as promised, I'm sharing with you a what to expect on the exam day video, and I'll also be giving you some secret tips that helped me pass seamlessly. So let's get straight to it. But before that, if you're new to this channel, then please take a minute and hit that subscribe button. Guys, I really need your help to reach the vision that I have for this channel. So please, एक second लेके hit that subscribe button. If you're already a part of this channel, then thank you so much for joining me in my journey. I hope we stay together till the end of time. So guys, this video is gonna be divided in 3 parts. One, what to expect on the exam day, what to carry, basically the important protocols that you should know about the CFA exam. Part 2 will be my very special, unique, ajeeb tips that really helped me pass. It actually also helped a lot of my other viewers, so I think it is fairly good and tried and tested. The last part of this video is a very small but important message, so make sure you do not miss that. Coming to the first part, what to expect on the exam day, what to carry. Let's start with what to carry. You need to have a valid international passport in hand. That is non-negotiable. They will not let you even enter your exam hall without that. So make sure you have your passport with you at all times. Valid international passport. Okay. Now, you'll also be mailed this appointment confirmation letter. So whenever you register for the exam, you get that appointment confirmation whenever you decide your location. You will also be given that appointment confirmation letter again, like you'll be mailed it again very soon to your exam date. So if your exam is like on Feb 20th, assumingly, you will get it in that week again. Now that form, you can have it on your phone or you can take a printout. I personally feel that it's always better to have these things in hand. So I always took a printout, but even if you do not take a printout, it's okay. Basically, that appointment confirmation letter is only important for you to know your room number. So you need to have that in some format, that is in your phone or in hand, but make sure you have it because otherwise you'll not know which room to go in. Other than that, carry some dry snacks, maybe a fruit, maybe some chips, some chocolates, etc. Please have some dry snacks in hand. If any of you take any sort of medication for whatever reason, make sure you have that medicines in hand. Also carry a bottle of water for your travel purpose. Very important. Just I know that the CFA Institute will give you water inside, but still, अपने commuting के लिए and for your personal use, make sure you have one bottle of water. So these are the essential items that you must carry. Also, of course, before I forget, the calculator, the BA2 plus calculator, you have to have it. If you can carry an extra calculator, किसी friend से लेके या किसी known person से लेके, then that's just an additional bonus in case that calculator stops. ऐसा होता नहीं है. It's literally a 0.00001% chance. But I personally like to carry an extra calculator always. So if it is feasible for you, carry it. If it's not, completely scrape it off. Don't even think about it. Nothing to stress over. But make sure you have at least your personal calculator in hand. And inside the CFA hall, when you give the exam, the only thing that you will be allowed to carry out of all the things that you carried with you is your passport and your calculator. Nothing else will be in your hand. Confused as to CFA hall क्या होता है अगर ये सब लेके जाना है? Let me tell you how the process is gonna be. The moment you enter your exam center, they're gonna check your appointment confirmation to see the room number, and then they're gonna send you to a room, a waiting room basically, where there will be where your name will already be registered in a sheet. Like they'll have that, okay, this student is giving level 1, they'll have your name with them. You need to go and sign on that sheet. In that room, you keep your bag, you keep your things, and from there you will go to your final exam center. So the people there, the invigilators there, will be the ones who will take you to the final exam center. Please understand that the invigilators are very kind. Do not hesitate to ask any form of help at any point. Don't assume things. Don't just do things. Always ask, right? So anyway, coming back to the process, the invigilator will take you in batches to the exam hall. Before you go to the main exam hall, they are gonna frisk you top to bottom. Yes, the checking is very strict. They're gonna literally frisk you top to bottom. चश्मा निकाल के देखेंगे, pockets देखेंगे, hankies खुलवाएंगे. If you're wearing closed shoes, you'll need to open it completely and even remove your socks. The checking is that strict, right? Ideally, pro tip over here, do not wear closed shoes, wear chappals. It is just more convenient. And pro tip number 2, even though they're gonna check it, but make sure that you have a jacket in hand, because usually the exam halls are pretty cold, right? So make sure that you have a jacket, you're comfortable, because लंबे hours के लिए बैठना and checking भी काफी irritating होती है. But anyways, they are gonna frisk you top to bottom, and you have to let that happen. Once that frisking is complete, you are then taken to the main exam hall. In the main exam hall, they will make you sign a sheet, which is basically against your CFA, against your name. Sign a sheet with your entry time, and then you will be allowed to sit for the exam, the AM section as we call it. There will be a 15-minute demo of how the computer works, so do not worry about how will the computer work, kaise chalega, waise chalega, nothing. Everything is explained there. If by chance you feel that your computer is not working properly, the keys are tight or something is tight, immediately inform the invigilator. They will help you out. Now, in the main exam hall, like I said, you will only be allowed to carry your calculator and your passport. That's it. They will give you rough papers, rough pens. They will give you water. So they are keeping you comfortable. Don't worry about that. Don't think, oh, what if I need water? What if I need a rough paper? They are giving all of that to you. So nothing to stress. But you in your hand can only have your calculator and passport. After you start your AM section, the moment you hit submit, a 30-minute break will start automatically. Okay, so that 30-minute timer starts, which you can pause and go to the next paper, or you can take that 30 minutes, go out. Before you go out, again, they'll make you sign your out time, go out, take a break, come back, and then restart your paper. Then the final paper gets done, and then you obviously sign your out time. One more thing, even when you come back after the break, you are checked from top to bottom again. So that whole process remains the same, right? Now, this is what to expect on the exam day. We completed it. What to carry on the exam day. We completed it. Let's move on to part 2 of this video. That is my secret tips and tricks. Tip number 1, very, very important, is if possible, eat a piece of chocolate before each paper. That is before your AM section and before your PM section. Have a piece of chocolate if possible. Again, this is a very generic statement. If any of you have health issues because of which you cannot eat it, then please act accordingly. Don't just say that I said it or kha. Please use that wisdom that we all have. But generally, if you don't have any health issues, eat one piece of chocolate before each paper. And I'll tell you why. So without you even realizing, but the last 1 month, at least last 2 weeks, if not 1 month, you have drained yourself mentally. The anxiousness, the nervousness, the sleepless nights, the studying, the loading your brain with so much data, it drains you mentally. So even though you are not realizing it, you all are actually currently in fatigue mode. That is, your body is very, very, very tired. And like I call it, we all are running on fluttering battery. It's a term that I made up, guys, so please ignore. Basically, fluttering battery, in my very funny language, is, bulb fuse होने से पहले कैसे ऐसे करते, so I call that fluttering battery. So basically, we all are running on fluttering battery, and we need to make sure that till the end of the exam, this bulb doesn't fuse out. So that's why chocolate, because sugar gives an instant rush, instant boost of energy. So again, that's gonna help you. And why before each exam? Because वो उतना ही चलेगा. 2.5 hours for one piece of chocolate is the max that you can count it for. So have that. Another point is, in the CFA exam, it's very, very important that you have a balanced frame of mind. And again, chocolate is a mood uplifter. It helps you be a little bit calm. So that's why chocolate before each exam is a game changer. I have done it in my level 1, 2, and it's always worked. So that is number 1. Number 2 tip, and I know it is very, very tough for us to do, but karna padega, is ignore every single person around you, even if they're your best friend, before the exam and during the break. Talk to them after the exam if you must, but during the break and before the exam, absolutely ignore every single person, and I'll tell you why. Any conversation that you have with that person can be a mental trigger. Before the exam, if they remind you of a formula, कि यार ये तो मुझे आने, and by chance you don't remember it or you remember it, your mind will go in a very different mind zone. It's gonna affect your exam 100%, right? If by chance in the break they tell you, my god, my first paper was very tough, and by chance your paper was not very tough, you'll be like, why was mine not tough? Why was his tough? Again, mind balance going haywire. Opposite can also happen. Yours went bad, his went good. You'll start feeling bad, depressed. You'll feel like mujhe nahi aata, and it will affect your next paper. So before your exam, and during your exam on that day, ignore everybody like COVID fella hai. Literally ignore everybody as if COVID fella hai. But I honestly suggest that you should never even discuss the exam. But if you must, once the entire exam is done, ho gaya, AM done, PM done, then do whatever you want, it's fine. But till then, avoid everybody. Tip number 3, and this is something I really, really vouch for, is take that 30-minute break जो AM and PM के बीच में आता है ना. A lot of people say अरे फिर से frisking होगा, why should we take the break? Or a lot of people just think that, you know what, my paper went so good and they're in that high mode, let's finish the next paper. Please don't do that. Take a break. Your body will need to be stretched a little, which you cannot do in the exam center. Also, it creates a slight balance. Eat that sugar, get that reboost of energy, go to the washroom, do all these things, because if your paper starts and you have to go to the washroom, you're wasting time. Rather, utilize that break for these things. However, be wise that the moment your AM section ends, the 30-minute break timer starts. And the moment that 30 minutes gets over, automatically your PM paper starts. So make sure you don't actually go out for 30 minutes, just go out for like 15, maximum 20 minutes and come back. Keep that time in mind. That is very, very important, right? Last tip, and this is a little game changer. I've been telling it to all my viewers since August, and I know that it has helped all of them. So I'm gonna tell you also this special tip is before you enter your exam hall, that is once all the frisking is done, once you reach the final exam center, take 1 minute. Take that 1 minute no matter what. Close your eyes and ask yourself just one question. Did I do my best? If the answer is yes, great. Then talk to yourself, take that 1 minute and talk to yourself, say, very good. I'm very proud of you that you did your best, and now I'm gonna stand with you. Whatever happens, I am with you in it because I know you have given your best. If by chance that answer comes, no, I could have done better, immediately in that moment also have that conversation with yourself saying, okay, I understand that we made a mistake. I'm sorry that we did this. And now let's go inside, face this like a fighter. Whatever happens, whatever the consequence will be, we will face it. That acceptance that, you know, I have given my best or not given my best will at once balance your mind. And that's what you need for the CFA exam. Honestly, the paper is not as tough as it happens or seems to be because our mind is in such an unbalanced state. So by talking to yourself for that 1 minute, asking this question, you remove the extreme excitements, you also remove your extreme fears. That balance is the game changer. Try it out. I know it has helped a lot of people. It has helped me, and I'm very sure it will help you as well. So with this, I end my 4 unique, weird, ajeeb tips. But like I said, एक छोटा सा message है, so do not leave. Guys, I just want to tell you that CFA dena is not a joke. Not everybody can afford it. Not everybody has the willpower to sacrifice as much as you did. Not everybody has the stamina to study as much as you did. Not everybody has the strength to hear 1 million negative things. क्या job मिलेगी, क्या job नहीं मिलेगी, कैसा job मिलेगा, how much money will we get, waste time हो रहा है, you know, if you move your head, they cancel your exam, they're so strict, people fail. Hearing all that negativity and still standing at a place where you are takes courage. You are already 10 steps ahead of anybody else who does not have the courage to face what you are facing. So in case anybody tells you कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, tell them to shut up, and you believe that you are doing something big. Whatever the result is, good, bad, ugly, the fact that you are standing where you're standing today is applaud worthy. So make sure you take that minute to applaud for yourself. If you don't, I'm taking this 1 second to applaud you. Very, very proud of each one of you already, and I absolutely wish the best for all of you. Go give it whatever you have. Uske baad, don't stress. Whatever happens, like I said, good, bad, or ugly, will be the best thing that will happen for you. Remember, the universe, God is always working in your favor. With that, we end this video. In case you have any more questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section and I'll definitely answer. Also, I'm planning to come live on Friday to answer any last minute doubts. So let me know in the comment section if you're thinking for a yes or a no on this point. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.